first stop, we stopped in Fort Collins, Colorado. Let me tell you, Colorado, Denver is so nice. I told my husband I want to move back there after he gets out of the military, after he retired. But yeah, so it's really nice. You kind of see the same thing the whole time when you leave, when you're traveling. When you're traveling, you see, like, this is what you see the whole time. Let me show you. This is what you see the entire time you're driving. Except for in New Mexico. Except for in New Mexico, if you're leaving Fort Bliss, you see desert-ish stuff. But then you see this the whole time, like hills and stuff like that, which is nice, but it kind of gets boring after a while. It is a nice drive. Now, we haven't run into any traffic, not even in Denver, which is really good, which I like. And so the road's been pretty empty, which is good. The only time we was ever in like real, like where there's cars around was in Denver. That's it. On was it I-25? I think it was I-25. Yeah, it was I-25. Yeah, but that was where they had the most cars at, was I-25. And so then the second night, which is last night, Friday night, we slept in Shelby, Montana. It's in the middle of nowhere, but it's 30 minutes from the border. And if you're watching this video during the COVID-19, you might want to stay there because there's like a 3-hour wait to pass the border. So that's why we made a decision to stay somewhere near the border so we can get up, you know, get there early. And we still have a 10-hour drive after we pass the border. So it could end up being a 13-hour drive, or a 13-hour, we're in the car for 13 hours. So when we get into Canada, our first stop in Canada is gonna be Grand Prairie. So we'll come back when we pass the border. I got all my documents. I got his orders. I got all of our birth certificates. I got my passport. If your kids are, I think, 16 and younger, they do not need a passport. If you're military, you know, going through. I got his ETP, his amended orders. What else I got? Got so much stuff.
Everything.
Yeah. So we should have no problems going through the border. So I'll come back and let you guys know how the border visit was. I'll try to film if they let me, and let you know how long the wait is and everything like that.
In a quarter mile, continue on to Alberta 4 North.
Alright guys, so it looks like there's like 3 vehicles ahead of us. So the time is 9:09 a.m. So I'll come back and let you know what time we pass through, okay?
Okay. So essentially this document, you're going to have to turn it in at the Canadian side of the border before you enter Alaska.
Okay.
Okay, so that's just to ensure you're taking the most direct route there, okay? No other stops. So what's the plan for, like, are you guys staying in hotels? Do you have any reservations that wise? Are you planning to stay in the vehicle?
So far we just have the reservation at Grand Prairie at the Super 8.
Okay.
And then when we get there, that's when I'll make another reservation at the Watson Lake one. I just didn't know how long we were going to be at the border and all that other stuff, because I heard 3 hours, but we're here 20 minutes.
Quicker than that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So.
And then just while you're in transit through Canada, it's the most direct route, okay? No sightseeing, tourism, national parks, that's all off limits. If you have to get food, it's drive-thrus only, okay? No grocery stores, anything like that, as well as if you have to get gas, it's pay at the pump only, okay?
Okay.
Just give me 1 minute to put this in the system, okay guys?
Okay.
Alright guys, so he's just putting our paperwork in. It's only like 9:20, so we got in 20 minutes, which was fairly fast. So don't believe everything you hear on the internet like I did. So
20 minutes is fast.
yeah, 20 minutes was fast. So and they're pretty nice here. So alright guys, so now they gave us masks and stuff, and now we have to park here and we have to go inside. So
Oh wait, we can't park there. It's government.
yeah, so now we have to go inside. So let's see what happens when we go inside. Alright guys, so now it is about 10:12. So we've been here about We've been here about almost an hour. We're still waiting on the paperwork to come back. You got to go in, give them the orders, amended orders if you have them, the birth certificates, and the military ID. And they put everything in the system. They ask you a couple questions, like how long you gonna be there, like how long you plan on staying, you know, where you're going, if you have an address. So give them all that information if you have it. They're gonna give us till the 20th, and what's today? What's today? Hold on, pause. So they're gonna give you like 5 days to get out. So not including, I mean, the Yukon is gonna still give us only 24 hours, but that's fine. That's all we need. So that's more than enough time to get out. You don't have to like rush, but they're saying you cannot stop and, you know, sightsee, or you can't really do too much of anything. You can't go to the grocery store, which we wasn't planning on anyways. Pay at the pump, drive through, you know, stuff like that. Restrooms, like rest areas to use the restroom. So I mean, everybody here was very nice. So they give you a paper, they say what you can do. And so Marquis just went inside to go get the paper that we need to place on our dashboard. We're going to place that on our dashboard, and that lets all the border people know. And they also told us before we cross into Alaska, we have to see the Canadian people to give them that documents so they can close it out in the system that we're out of Canada.
Hi.
Junior wants to say hi. You want to say hi, Malia?
Hello.
You guys liking the road trip?
Yeah.
Junior, is that Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah.
It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I guess, kid, I guess.
He doesn't care what time it is
No.
to eat Sour Patch Kids.
No.
It can be 3 a.m. in the morning. He'll be eating Sour Patch Kids. He does not care.
Alright guys, so now it is 10:43, and literally like a minute after you leave the border, you have to stop again, and they take everybody's temperature. You have to scan some scanner thing,
It's a
code thing, and then you got to put in some information. They want to know where you've been at, like what hotels you stayed at, what cities you stopped in on the way to Alberta?
Yeah,
Alberta, Canada. So that was like like another 10-15 minutes there too. So we're just now starting and on the road, so now it's like 10:45. So what time do we get there? 9?
Like 9:30.
9:30, so
About an hour.
yeah, a little over an hour. Not too bad. So
Now we gotta get used to driving in. What is it, kilometers?
yeah, now we have to drive in kilometers. So right now it's 80 kilometers, the speed limit,
50
and
miles per hour.
it's so slow.
It's driving slow.
Oh my god. We were going 80 on the highway in America. Ah, Jesus.
This sucks.
Wait, we're not gonna go any faster? I thought it was just around the curve.
I don't know. I'm trying to see if I see another speed limit, but I hope it's not this though. Wait.
This is what it looks like when you enter Canada, guys. The same thing we saw in all the other places so far.